LGBTQIA, which, as far as I'm concerned, stands for Let's Get Busy Tonight, Queen. Into anal?
Nice.
So, Greg, you've been waiting.
I've been waiting.
Yeah. We've been wanting to know what was going to be going on here.
I bet.
Yeah.
Because I demanded.
What is it?
Yeah. Greg just had a request that he's like, hey, man, I want to do a Tuesday takeover, but it's got to be in the month of June.
Right.
Okay.
Why would that be?
I don't know.
Well, I have a feeling it has something to do with Pride Month.
Nailed it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Nailed it.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Well,
but I figured that might have something to do with it, you know?
Should we just dive in head first?
Yes.
Because,
So what are we doing? What is the...
Well, it's because I've been accused of not being into Pride, which I'm not. But because it is Pride Month, I thought we'd do some gay comedy.
Ooh.
Yeah, gay comedy.
Exciting. Yeah.
Or rather,
because that's the only comedy that gay people like,
That's
or
right.
that you're supposed to like.
That's right. So
what's one of your criticisms of Mike the Show Killer? Because wasn't he giving you like, oh, you went on vacation?
Oh, yeah. I don't
Did you
know
go to a gay resort?
a
like
gay
everything's
resort.
got to be gay.
Yeah. Or
it's like, no, I just went to like a resort.
You
Yeah.
didn't go to a gay resort?
You're going to the baseball game on gay night?
No.
Just
No,
go
just a regular old baseball
Just
game.
go to a
man.
baseball game, you know.
You know, you can go anytime.
Right. You know, we don't have to put ourselves into these well-defined boxes all the time, you know.
In fact, gay dudes don't put themselves in any side boxes, you know what
That
I'm saying?
is correct.
And by the way, Greg, I love gay comedy. It's hilarious.
Excellent. Excellent. But I'm not calling it gay comedy. I'm calling it gay comedy.
Hey!
Hey-o.
And I am Greg Gory, the host of Gay Comedy, and I'm actually not gay. But my handsome, sexy partner, Mario, is. And,
Get him.
And come to think of it, last night when we were showering together all naked and soapy after some extra good loving, I told him, wow, you are really gay. Mario, speaking of which, he and I have been together for 13 years, which is actually 38 in gay years. If you do the math.
3,800.
A few years back, we considered having a baby with a couple of our lesbian friends.
Yeah.
But then we decided against it because the kid would be in this endless dad joke cycle and an infinite loop of go ask your mom.
Get it.
We thought that wouldn't be fair. And then we thought, Christmas is going to be weird. You know, the kids' moms would be handing out Home Depot gift cards and custom canoes. His dads would be giving out scented candles and perfume.
Yeah.
And then we thought, what if someday our kid asks for a Barbie doll and wants to know if a Barbie doll comes with a Ken doll? And then we'd have to explain, no, she only faked it with Ken.
Get it.
And that's why they broke up, and now she's with Linda, and they have other toys to replace Ken.
Wow.
Now,
Poor Ken.
I know it's rare in the gay world. I do love lesbians. Rare for a gay guy to be so into lesbians. But what's not to love? They dive into relationships like I do. They love home improvement like I do. They love sports and the great outdoors like I do. Now, if they could just get rid of those heinous vaginas, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
high five, bro.
I'm just not a fan of the licky. I like the sticky.
Dude, you might be a lesbian, Greg.
Maybe. Now, before I met Mario, that was a crazy time because all I wanted was to find a loyal, romantic, steady, stable relationship. And it turns out that's actually not easy to find. I don't know why I was so shocked I didn't find the love of my life at a San Francisco gay bar called Moby Dick.
Yeah.
You know?
It's odd.
Maybe I was looking in all the wrong places. I don't know. I mean, what screams loyal, steady, and stable more than polishing poles by the dozen in the subletted room of somebody you met 9 minutes ago?
Yeah.
I mean, why could I not find love on Craigslist from somebody more skilled with hot dogs than Joey Chestnut?
So weird.
It's a mystery.
You would
Total
think that'd be
mystery.
true love
Greg.
right there.
Yeah.
What do you call a lesbian on fire?
A lesbian on fire.
This is a text from the 404.
Tell me.
An LGBTQ.
Getting.
I like that. I like that. Thanks for the little flavor. Dating was not easy, let me tell you that. When I was new to the gay world, I learned that the venue for a first date isn't always very conventional.
Yeah.
Usually it's a bar, maybe a restaurant, maybe a coffee shop. But lots of my dates were meet me in my RAV4. I'll be parked at the end of the cul-de-sac because there aren't any streetlights there. I mean, great mouth parties, but not romantic.
I want to be wine and dine.
Yeah.
But Greg, dimly lit. So that's
It
kind
was
of romantic.
dimly lit, and no police, so that's good. Now, a lot of guys I dated had some serious issues. A lot of had body dysmorphia, anger issues, addiction issues, trust issues. They couldn't find happiness. The list just goes on. At one point, I thought, if I wanted to date a mad, depressed, bipolar alcoholic with an eating disorder, I'll just go back to women. You feel me straight, people? You feel me straight?
All day.
There are also plenty of one-night stands. One of my one-night stands lasted 6 days, but I still consider it a one-night stand because, he was on his knees the whole time. I was standing. You feel me, gays?
High five, bro. Don't leave me hanging, Greg.
You feel me, gays? I went on a date with this one guy. He was one of those political activists.
Yeah.
He only wanted to talk about how the world doesn't understand
Boring.
when homosexuality is viewed in the Middle East. And he kept saying, it's not bad. And he even wore one of those Gays for Palestine t-shirts. He was so passionate about this issue that he even took a flight over there.
Yeah.
And then he took another flight off a roof.
Get it? Because they're not tolerant.
It's like, okay, you like edging, but you don't like edgy. Okay, got it. Got it, gays. Now, I dated this one guy who always gave me gifts every time we went out.
Oh,
and
awesome.
We barely knew each other. He gave me a watch. He gave me a new shirt, bottles of wine, one of those heart-shaped boxes of chocolates.
Oh,
like the legit chocolate box. It was really sweet, but I had to break up with him after he gave me the most epic gift. Gonorrhea.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, we've heard that story.
Yes.
But I would have stuck around for the gifts. Greg.
And Greg, what did they do for that? You had to go in, and what happened?
Oh, we'll get into that shortly, Wood. Now, what he should have given me was a sweet card that said, roses are red, violets are blue, I have gonorrhea, and soon you will too. And it would have been really hot if you wore scrubs while handing it to me, because we could have played one last game of doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Now, getting treated for gonorrhea, to go to your point, Woody, that was a treat. You get an injection in your butt cheek, and when I say injection, I don't mean a needle. I mean a sledgehammer that gets rammed into your glutes with the brute force of Chris Brown while angry at his girlfriend. The most painful shot I've ever gotten. I actually limped and shuffled my feet all the way from the exam room to my car. I mean, it was not the kind of butt stuff I was expecting from a short-term boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Now, discovering that you have gonorrhea, that's really eye-opening. My first inkling that something was wrong with me down there was thinking, I didn't know men could lactate from that thing. And then you go for the gonorrhea test. That's when the nurse had me help her, let's just say, procure a sample with a Q-tip in the tip. So there I am, pants at my ankles, sitting on that crinkly sheet of paper on a pleather bench, separated from the outside world by a curtain that was thinner than the Lord God twink Timothy Chalamet, as a nurse sticks what felt like a tree branch into my urethra.
Ugh.
And then comes the reward, what feels like a baseball bat impaling your butt cheek by a raging bull. And it was all to get rid of something I got when I was buzzed, and I was thinking, God, it's so much fun being a complete and total man whore. What could go wrong?
Nothing. Greg,
What could go wrong? I mean, I guess that was the price for being on the dating circuit. Speaking of dating, Mario and I have these two friends. They're currently dating, and they're both trans.
Okay.
So Victor is now Tori, and Sarah is now Steven. And we told them, wow, you are so queer that you rocketed back around to being heterosexual. It's like, get out of our parade.
Yeah.
You know? We have these other two friends who are a couple. One is asexual, and the other is pansexual.
All right.
So we're always telling them, guys, you are all or nothing. That didn't land.
Yeah.
See, the point is you learn a lot when you're in the gay world. It took me forever just to learn all the letters LGBTQIA, which, as far as I'm concerned, stands for Let's Get Busy Tonight, Queen. Into anal?
Nice.
And then we also have this one friend. She's, let's just say, plus-sized. you know,
Yeah.
body positivity and
Yeah,
all.
a big back.
Yeah. She's a very big back.
Yeah.
And she always wants us to go to the club with her
Yeah.
all the time.
Nice.
So we finally told her that we're not into the club scene anymore. And we said, look, God didn't make gay guys just so fat girls have someone to dance with. You know what I'm saying? Last time
Not a toy.
we were out at the bars, yeah, my man Mario shared his theory that there's actually no such thing as straight men, just sober men. And I pointed it out, it's the same thing with spaghetti. It's totally straight until it gets hot and wet. And then we have this other friend. She recently got divorced, and then she went on this dating rampage. She had sex with about 30 different guys.
Nice.
And she got really upset because people were calling her a slut. So I tried to console her, and I told her, look, when I got divorced, I also went on this dating rampage, slept with a few dozen men, and you know what people called me? Gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the most unusual friends we have, it's this one family we know. They live near San Francisco. 3 daughters and 1 son.
Yeah.
The oldest daughter pulled her dad aside and said, Dad, I'm a lesbian. And then the second oldest told him the same thing. I'm a lesbian. And then sure enough, daughter number 3 said, Dad, I too am a lesbian. And the dad loves them and he accepts them all and everything is totally fine. But when he got that news from all 3 daughters, he said, my God, does anybody in this house love the D? And that's when the son said, I do! Anyway, I have gay rambled long enough, and my time is limited, much like common self and self-respect at a bathhouse. So I will close by thanking the old gays for paving the way.
Pioneers.
Like the yellow brick road, the pioneers, right? And to the new gays, it is a total catchphrase. It's the ultimate cliche, but it is true. It gets better. It actually gets fun, really fun. It suits me perfectly. I mean, caring about decor, drinking, no vaginas, endless dinner parties. And word to the wise, always remembers to bring something to a party, whether you're asked to or not. Just don't bring gonorrhea.
Greg Gory, everybody.
Yay! Gay comedy for Pride Month.
Love it.
Greg, you killed it.
Thank you.
Oh my God. I
Nailed
love the
it.
one where it's like, when I slept with a bunch of dudes, people just call me gay.
Yeah.
There's truth in comedy, you know?
Yeah.